and welcome. Today we're talking about blackhead prevention, what blackheads are, why they form, and most importantly, how to build a simple, sustainable routine that helps keep pores clear over time without harsh scrubbing or extreme products. This is educational content for general skincare support. It is not medical advice, and it does not replace care from a qualified professional. If you have painful acne, significant inflammation, infection, scarring, or a chronic skin condition like eczema or rosacea, please seek guidance from a dermatologist. Now, with that said, blackheads are one of the most common skin concerns on Earth. They can show up at any age, on many skin types, and often in predictable areas like the nose, chin, forehead, cheeks, and sometimes the back or chest. And while there is no such thing as perfect, poreless skin, there are evidence-based steps that can reduce blackheads and help prevent new ones from forming. The key theme you'll hear again and again is this: prevention is less about intensity and more about consistency. A gentle routine that you can follow long-term will almost always beat a harsh routine that you quit after 2 weeks. Let's start by understanding what blackheads are. Chapter 1: What blackheads really are and what they are not. A blackhead is a type of clogged pore. Inside the pore, there is typically a mixture of sebum, your skin's natural oil, plus dead skin cells. When that mixture sits near the pore opening and is exposed to air, it can darken. That dark color is not dirt. It's mostly oxidation, similar to how a cut apple browns when it sits in the air. Understanding this matters because it changes your strategy. If blackheads were simply dirt, harsh scrubbing would solve them. But harsh scrubbing often makes blackheads worse, because irritation can trigger more oil production and disrupt the skin barrier. You also need to know that pores do not open and close like doors. They can appear larger or smaller depending on oil, congestion, hydration, and elasticity, but they don't truly open and close on command. That means the best approach is not opening pores, but reducing the conditions that cause buildup inside them. Blackheads form when a few factors overlap. Oil production is high enough to mix with skin cells in the pore. Shedding of dead skin cells is not as efficient as it could be. The pore environment allows that mixture to thicken and stick. Irritation and barrier stress increase oiliness and uneven shedding. Products or habits contribute to clogging in your individual skin type. Prevention is about shifting those factors in your favor. Chapter 2: The Golden Rule: Protect the skin barrier. If you take one lesson from this entire guide, take this: blackhead prevention works best when your skin barrier is healthy. Your barrier is the outer layer of your skin that helps retain water and defend against irritants. When the barrier is stressed by overly harsh cleansers, too many acids, aggressive rubbing, or constant product switching, your skin can become more reactive and oily in response. That can increase congestion and make pores more noticeable. A healthy barrier typically looks like this. Skin feels comfortable, not tight and squeaky. Redness is minimal. Products don't sting. You can tolerate a simple routine consistently. A compromised barrier often looks like this: tightness, burning, stinging. Flaking and patchy dryness. Sudden sensitivity to products you used to tolerate. Increased breakouts that seem unpredictable. So we're going to build a routine that clears and prevents blackheads while still respecting the barrier. Chapter 3: Cleansing: How to clean without stripping. Cleansing is the foundation. But it's also where many people go wrong. Some people don't cleanse enough, leaving sunscreen and sweat on the skin overnight. Other people cleanse too aggressively, stripping the skin and triggering rebound oiliness. The goal is balance. Night cleansing is essential. At night, you want to remove sunscreen, environmental buildup, sweat, excess oil, makeup if you wear it. For most people, cleansing once at night is the minimum. Morning cleansing depends on your skin. If you wake up oily, a gentle morning cleanse can help. If you wake up normal to dry, a water rinse or light cleanse may be enough. If your skin is sensitive, less is often more in the morning. Technique matters. Use lukewarm water. Hot water can increase irritation and dryness. Use your fingertips, not a harsh cloth or brush. Massage gently for about 20 to 40 seconds. Then rinse thoroughly. When you dry your face, pat, don't rub. Double cleansing, optional but helpful. If you wear heavy sunscreen or makeup, double cleansing can be a game changer. An oil cleanser or cleansing balm dissolves sunscreen and makeup. A gentle water-based cleanser removes any residue. This approach can help prevent a leftover film that contributes to congestion, without scrubbing. Chapter 4, Moisturizer, yes, even if you're oily. A common fear is, moisturizer will clog my pores. But in reality, not moisturizing can lead to dehydration and barrier stress, which can make your skin produce more oil and shed cells less evenly, both of which can worsen blackheads. Moisturizer doesn't have to feel heavy. Many formulas are lightweight and designed for oily and acne-prone skin. What to look for? Light textures, gel cream, lotion. Ingredients that support hydration and barrier comfort. Glycerin. Panthenol. Ceramides. Hyaluronic acid. Squalane, often lightweight in small amounts. How to use moisturizer strategically. If you're oily, apply a thin layer. Focus on areas that feel tight or dry. If you feel greasy, reduce amount, not necessarily the entire step. Think of moisturizer as a tool that helps your skin stay calm so prevention treatments can work better. Chapter 5, Sunscreen, the underestimated step. Sunscreen doesn't directly remove blackheads, but it supports healthy skin long-term, protects against inflammation, and is essential if you use exfoliants or retinoids. Also, many people notice that when their skin is irritated by sun exposure, they become oilier and more congested. Choosing sunscreen for blackhead-prone skin. Look for lightweight fluid or gel textures. Non-greasy or oil control claims that suit your preferences. A finish you can tolerate daily, because consistency matters most. If a sunscreen repeatedly causes congestion for you, don't force it. Switch. The best sunscreen is the one you actually wear every day. Chapter 6, the 3 most useful ingredients for blackhead prevention. Now we move into active ingredients. These are the steps that directly target clogged pores and uneven shedding. A major rule, choose one primary active to start. If you start 5 actives at once, you won't know what helps, and you'll likely irritate your skin. 1. Salicylic acid, BHA. Salicylic acid is oil-soluble, which means it can work inside oily pores better than many other exfoliants. How it supports prevention. Helps loosen buildup in the pore lining. Encourages smoother shedding of dead skin cells. Can reduce the formation of new clogs over time. How to start. Use 2 to 3 nights per week. Increase slowly if your skin is comfortable. If you get dryness or stinging, reduce frequency. 2. Retinoids, long-term powerhouse. Retinoids help normalize cell turnover. That means skin sheds more evenly, reducing the chance that dead skin cells will trap oil in the pore. How to start gently. Use a pea-sized amount for the whole face. Apply to fully dry skin. Start 2 nights per week. Follow with moisturizer. Retinoids often take 8 to 12 weeks to show clear improvements. They are a patience ingredient. If you're pregnant, breastfeeding, or trying to conceive, consult a clinician before using retinoids. 3. Niacinamide, supportive, often gentle. Niacinamide can support the barrier, reduce irritation, and help regulate the appearance of oiliness for some people. It's not always dramatic, but it can help your routine feel more stable. If high percentages irritate you, choose a lower concentration or use less often. Chapter 7, a simple routine you can follow for months. Let's put this into a daily routine you can actually keep. Morning routine, 3 steps. Optional gentle cleanse or water rinse. Lightweight moisturizer, if needed. Sunscreen. Night routine, 4 steps. Cleanse, double cleanse if heavy sunscreen/makeup. Active treatment, choose one approach. Moisturizer. Optional, spot hydration on dry areas. Option A, salicylic acid plan. Salicylic acid 2 to 4 nights per week. Other nights, moisturizer only. Option B, retinoid plan. Retinoid 2 to 4 nights per week, gradually increasing. Other nights, moisturizer only. Option C, sensitive skin plan. Salicylic acid 1 to 2 nights per week or retinoid 1 to 2 nights per week. Focus heavily on barrier comfort. Avoid stacking other strong actives. You do not need a complicated routine. In prevention, simple and consistent is powerful. Chapter 8, the mistakes that make blackheads worse. If you want to avoid frustration, avoid these traps. Mistake 1, harsh scrubs and squeaky clean cleansing. A rough scrub may feel like it's removing blackheads, but it often causes microirritation. That irritation can increase oil and worsen congestion. If you enjoy exfoliation, keep it gentle and infrequent. For blackheads, targeted chemical exfoliation is usually more effective. Mistake 2, using too many acids at the same time. Using salicylic acid, glycolic acid, and a retinoid together can irritate many people, especially early on. Instead, start with one active. Add another only after your skin is stable for several weeks. Mistake 3, product hopping. Blackhead prevention is slow. If you change products every 5 days, you'll never know what works. Give a routine at least 8 to 12 weeks unless